Well, hey everybody, happy Mother's Day. This is Cleta the Cheetah, as my unit members call me, Mama Cheetah. It's my day. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great Mother's Day. Today is May 8th, 2022. And so I wanted to do a little special tribute to the mother of Mary Kay Cosmetics, which is none other than Mary Kay Ash. And so I wanted to share a couple of things that really, if you're a Mary Kay consultant, you may or may not know this is on In Touch. And some of you may not know the whole Mary Kay story. And I thought I'd just bring out some of the points in Mary Kay and some of the history about our company on this special day, because, you know, Mary Kay always honored her mother. She used to tell the story about her mother saying, calling her, and while she was at work, and Mary Kay had to take care of her sick father, even at 6 and 7 years old. And she would teach her how to cook and say, "You can do it, honey." And her mother was a very big encourager. And so Mary Kay, when she started the company, she was like a encourager to all of us. She was like all of our moms, our Mary Kay moms, right? And then as you grow in Mary Kay, you know, your director becomes your Mary Kay mom, your national sales director, and you have a Mary Kay family. So whether you had a great childhood or a great mom, you know what? You have a family with Mary Kay, and of course, you have a family with our Father God and your sisters in Christ. So I hope you feel that way today. And I know some of you are celebrating with your kids, and some of you, your kids aren't with you, and some are celebrating with your mom, and some of our moms have passed on. And so, whatever the case that may be, just know that you're valued and appreciated, even if you've never birthed a child yet, or maybe you never will. There's a lot of people that look up to you as a mother figure. So I just want to say that to you and say, I'm just so blessed to have all of you in my life. And I care about each and every one of you, those that I know and those of you that I only know through a computer screen. So let me share the screen and share just a little bit about our beautiful founder. And I want to share a little video about her too. Okay, that's not the one I want. Oh, there it is right here. Hang on, ladies. Okay, so Mary Kay said, "I've often said we are doing something far more important than just selling cosmetics. We are changing lives." And I want to play, and you may have seen this before, but I love it. This is a little 1-minute video, and I think it just describes Mary Kay so well.
You can do it. These 4 powerful words, instilled in Mary Kay Ash as a child, fueled an unshakable confidence and belief in limitless possibilities. This belief carried her through childhood challenges, propelling her from a young girl of humble means with responsibilities far beyond her years to a sales phenom. But for Mary Kay, true success meant creating a full life. As a single mom and driven businesswoman, she believed women could have it all. And she taught her children that with enthusiasm and hard work, anything is possible. She would prove it. After years of being dismissed by male colleagues for thinking like a woman, Mary Kay doubled down on that strength. She not only shattered the glass ceiling, she built a ladder determined to help others reach their highest potential. She created a company for women to feel confident, beautiful, and connected with the support of her family and a dedicated girl tribe. This game-changing business sealed Mary Kay's status as an icon. And through her timeless legacy, Mary Kay continues to empower women to dream big and ignite success. Women fueled by 4 words. You can do it.
Don't you guys love that video? Oh my goodness. It is under In Touch, and it's actually under, when you click on In Touch, there's the place that says Heritage, and it's under Remembering Mary Kay. And so I want to just read a little bit about Mary Kay, just a little bit about it. It says, Mary Kay was an iconic leader. Mary Kay was ahead of her time all the time. She changed the world of business by creating more opportunities for women like me and women like you. She built a company guided by her values and empowered women by putting them in control of their own future. Mary Kay Ash launched her business more than 50, almost now 60 years ago, but she continues to be a source of inspirations to millions today. Her values live on in the company she built. Her mission of empowering women is important as it's ever been. And Mary Kay Ash's lifetime achievements made her a trailblazing entrepreneur, and her lasting legacy made her an icon. That's why you see that little Mary Kay, the company, they made a little icon for Mary Kay as far as like a little caricature, and I love it. It's so beautiful. And those of us that actually knew her, we just cherish the memories of Mary Kay and the woman that she was. But those of you that didn't, you can kind of see a little bit about her. And so you can see this first part, it says she was built by a woman for a woman. This is in the very early days, you see right here. And she wanted equality for women based on their work, not based on if they were a man or a woman. She said she liked to walk. She talked the talk and she walked the walk. And she said Mary Kay always believed the right values could carry you all the way to the top. She remained faithful to the lessons that shaped her as a person and used the golden rule to guide her, making sure she always was leading by example and lifting up others along the way. And she often told others, and I heard her say this on the seminar stage, never, absolutely never compromise your principles. Her unwavering integrity has inspired millions of women and made her one of the world's greatest entrepreneurs and leaders. And of course, her biggest thing was praising people to success. And she said to imagine that everybody had a sign around their neck that said, make me feel important. And she did that with each and every person. I remember getting a chance to sit down with her as a brand new director. And there was a lot of people in line behind me, and a lot of people had gone before me. And she sat down, looked straight at me and talked at me as if I was the only one in the room. And she had that ability to make you feel special. And that's what we want to do with our customers, with our team members, with our unit members. So a couple of little things that you know that Mary Kay was started in 1963. So next year is a really important year for us. It's 60th year of Mary Kay. That's where she started her business. In 2004, she won the Kensington Palace Awards Mary Kay with the Humanitarian Rose Award, which was a pretty big deal. In 1996, Forbes hails Mary Kay Ash as one of the greatest business stories of all times. Isn't that wonderful? And then under the heritage of Mary Kay, there's several things like in the 60s, what was going on with Mary Kay, and of course, we started in the 60s. The first glamour products was a pink palette with 5 eye and lip colors, blush, mascara, eyebrow pencil, and a eyeliner pencil. Okay, and 4 skincare products and a foundation. That's it. That's all they started with. And then, in 1964, they began the annual tradition of recognizing women's accomplishments and called it Seminar. And we're fixing to celebrate Seminar. If you've not registered, go ahead and get that done. That's in July and August of this summer. First time in 3 years we're going to get to go. It says in the 60s, most American bathrooms were white, so pink was chosen for the company packaging to give women beauty products they can conveniently leave out on their bathroom countertops. And Mary Kay said if they were out, you would use them, whether if you put them underneath. Mary Kay in 1969 was a big year because Mary Kay started the career car program and started with the pink Cadillac. And so that was a big fat year, 1969. And then in the 70s, Mary Kay was profiled on 60 Minutes. You can go to YouTube right now and look up Mary Kay on 60 Minutes. You'll watch the whole entire video. It was really, really awesome. And it said that it really, within 2 years after that, Mary Kay independent sales force more than doubled and almost tripled because of the exposure they got on 60 Minutes. And you'll know sometimes 60 Minutes kind of wants to tear you down, like bring out the bad, but it brought out the good. It was, God used it that way for Mary Kay. We are in more than 35 markets right now, all around the world. In 1976, the Direct Selling Association, which we're a part of, presented Mary Kay with the Hall of Fame Award. The Horatio Alger Distinguished American Citizens Award was also presented to her. And these are 2 big, big things in the world of business, And also in 1978, the Horatio Alger Distinguished American Citizen Award was presented to Mary Kay. In the 80s, okay, this is when I joined. That's probably the biggest thing that happened. In 84, Mary Kay wrote a book called Mary Kay on People Management. And it was her first influential book, and it's published. It goes on to become a Wall Street Journal bestseller. It's a great book even today. 1985, is when I joined Mary Kay. Hallelujah. The World Almanac and the Book of Facts News, Mary Kay is one of America's 25 most influential women. In 1989, Mary Kay became the first company to enact a comprehensive corporate recycling program. You guys, you think that's been around forever? It hasn't been. And it followed with banning the product testing on animals. Isn't that awesome? And Mary Kay has been awarded numerous awards and honors for the environmental protection. Mary Kay was featured in the Great American Entrepreneur in the Smithsonian Institute. In the 90s, in 1993, Mary Kay celebrated the 30th anniversary with a beautiful pink suit. I'll never forget it. It was so gorgeous. And then in 95, Mary Kay, the global growth and growing success brought about another move. The new Mary Kay building became the world headquarters in 1995, the one they're in right now, situated on 34 acres. It has 13 floors, pink granite building, includes 600,000 square feet, and it's in Addison, Texas. And if you go to seminar, you have a chance to get to go tour the Mary Kay building. So you don't want to forget that if you've never been to seminar. It is unbelievable. In 96, Mary Kay established the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation, known as the Mary Kay Foundation now, to provide funding for cancer research and prevent domestic violence. So that's only been around since 96. In 1999, Mary Kay is recognized as the Texas Woman of the Century. Now in the 2000s, Mary Kay, in the year 2000, the Lifetime Television hailed Mary Kay as the most outstanding woman in business in the whole 20th century. That's huge. In 2003, in 2001, Mary Kay passed away, by the way. In 2003, she kept getting awards. The greatest female entrepreneur in American history, Baylor University. 2008 was the 45th year anniversary. They re-released several books that Mary Kay did, Mary Kay on People Management, The Mary Kay Way. And so you can purchase copies of those today. In the 2010, in 2011, Mary Kay came together and worked on the company's first ever global month of service. In 2013, which was the 50th anniversary, took all the top directors and nationals to China. Beijing, China was a wonderful experience. I got to go on it. She started the company. She started with only $5,000 in cash, celebrated 50 years. And in 2018, Mary Kay's legacy of empowering women through entrepreneurial life lives in nearly 40 countries. So it's 35 countries, now it's 40. So it's pretty awesome what Mary Kay has done. And so let me just show you the mission in Mary Kay is, well, there's a lot of little different things in the mission of Mary Kay, but the mission of Mary Kay is to empower women and to help women. So let me stop my screen for a second. And I'm going to pull up another screen that I just want to show you real quick. Okay. Okay, I wanted to show you this. This is let me make sure I'm on the right one here. Okay, this is the executive bios, and I don't know if y'all have seen this on Mary Kay, but I want you to see this guy. He is Mary Kay's son, and he is the executive chairman of Mary Kay. And he co-founded Mary Kay in 1963 with his mom. And so he was awarded many, many things, and he was only like 20 years old when they started. And so it's amazing what he has done. Our chairman and CEO is David Hull. You hear from him. We heard from him at Leadership Conference. He will be in Dallas talking to us, and he's amazing. He joined Mary Kay in 1993, and so he's been with Mary Kay a long time as well. Cheryl Atkins Green is our Chief Marketing Officer, and she's been with Mary Kay, I believe, since 2009. Wendy Wang is an Asian Pacific president. Some of these are different. European president is Tara. Melinda Foster Sellers is the Chief People Officer. Isn't that an awesome title? This gal, if you watch the video about our supply chain problem, this guy spoke. It's the Chief Operating Officer, Deborah Gibbons, and she is pretty amazing. Lucy Gilday, we hear from her a lot. She's behind all the fabulous new products that we come out. She's our Chief Scientific Officer and a Senior Vice President, and she had a 15-year a career with Procter and Gamble, and then working in beauty technology and beauty and skincare. And then she came over to Mary Kay. So we love her. She's done some amazing things in Mary Kay. Sean Hopper, you've seen a lot. He's our chief manufacturing officer. So he runs all the manufacturing, and you see him talking about the different challenges of the manufacturing. And prior to Mary Kay, he was a 17-year with L'Oreal, and then he came to Mary Kay. This Craig Jody, he's the chief information officer. Nathan Moore, he is our president of the North American region, which means not only United States, but also Canada. Ryan Rogers, I wanted you to see him. This is Mary Kay's grandson. This is Richard Rogers' son, and he is our chief investment officer of Mary Kay. And he officially joined Mary Kay in 2000. So he has been with Mary Kay for 22 years. And so we love him. He has the heart of Mary Kay, and he's the vice president of the Mary Kay Foundation. This is Julia Simon. She is our chief legal officer and corporate secretary. Jose Smeek is the Latin American region president. And so all of those are our leaders in the staff part. And, we cannot, we're out selling the product and doing our thing, but we have to have that big company behind us to be able to keep and continue to go as long as we do. Okay. A couple more things I wanted to show you. This is about our product that I know you probably know this, but I think this is pretty important as well. This is the always list of Mary Kay. This is what they like in the company, what we always do. Okay. We screen carefully every ingredient. If we can't verify its safety, we won't use it. We test to ensure product safety, quality, and performance, spend millions of dollars and conduct hundreds of thousands of tests every year, including clinical studies with independent dermatologists and ophthalmologists and other medical experts. We actively investigate and monitor issues related to product safety and take action based on scientific fact. We prohibit, we go above and beyond the more than 1,300 ingredients banned worldwide to meet our high standard of product safety. Isn't that something? When it comes to safety, we put you first. Mary Kay does not support animal testing. And I know you may have people that ask you that. So just so you know, no product or sold or manufactured in the United States is tested on animals. And so you want to to me, that gives you a lot of confidence. If someone asks you about that, then you will know that we do not support animal testing. And so Dr. Gilday, one of the quotes she has is, innovation is the DNA of our company. We're dedicated to discovering the trends and technologies that enable us to create products no one else has. I'm proud that Mary Kay is a leader in advancing the science of beauty. So they have all kind of quotes and our, commitment to satisfaction. And y'all know we have a satisfaction guarantee. We have actual scientists that work for Mary Kay that develop our products. So I think that's pretty awesome as well. Okay, and then y'all know about the Mary Kay Foundation. And right now we're doing a team up for women where in honor of Mary Kay's birthday, you can donate to the Mary Kay Foundation, and you can actually do a party and donate part of your proceeds to it. And we honor Mary Kay every year around this time in our team up for women to raise money for the Mary Kay Foundation. And maybe you didn't know this, but for every dollar that the sales force donates, the Mary Kay company also donates to the Mary Kay Foundation. Isn't that amazing? So you really should be proud of all these facts about your company. Try to learn a few of them so when you do your parties, you'll have a little more knowledge of where we come from, that we are backed by a major, huge corporation in Dallas, Texas, and they stand behind each and every one of us as consultants and as sales directors. And so I'm proud of the legacy that we have. This is it's a big deal. So let me read a little quote from Mary Kay. This is a little words of wisdom from Mary Kay. She said, "I only planted an acorn and a giant oak has grown, possibly because of my belief that people would support that which they helped to create. The seed of thought which started our company, of course, was my feeling that the needs of women were not being met. On that subject, I had heard a definition the other day about women's needs. It seems that to the age of 14, she needs good parents and good health. From 14 to 40, she needs good looks. From 40 to 60, personality. And from 60 and on, I'm here to tell you, she needs cash. So I love that quote from Mary Kay. She was funny and she was wise as well. So, you guys, I just want to wish you a very happy Mother's Day. I want to just honor Mary Kay in this way by pointing out some of the things that she has accomplished and with her company, and that you are making still happen 22 years after she, or 21 years after she has been passed away. And that's something else. And so we are the legacy of Mary Kay. We are the ones that are going to pass the torch. So I ask you just kind of keep this in mind as you're selling your lipsticks and doing your skincare parties and talking to other people about selling Mary Kay, that it is a good company. It's a solid company, and they back us and we back them. So you guys have a happy Mother's Day. This is a great month of May to double down on your goals. I call it a find a way, make a way May. So whatever your goals are, do not stop. Find a way and make a way. And y'all know it all usually goes back down to how many faces are you seeing? How many people are you putting the product on? And how many people are you sharing the opportunity with? So don't complicate our business, you guys. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week.